There's a lot of things about our world in every aspect that could be improved if we were willing to ask the questions. The term hacker has been defined by the media as some evil person who violates your consent by accessing your computer without your permission. And we're literally the opposite of that.
A hacker is someone who takes objects or technology or art and uses it for other purposes or improvises applications.
I hack wherever I am, I feel like it's a lifestyle.
A hacker is someone who will look at something and go, what can I make with this?
So NoiseBridge, it self-describes as a anarchist hackerspace, which means it's a space that people share and use to investigate and find out how different technologies work. My name is Carl Grossman. I started helping run workshops there, ran a few myself, and continue to do so.
My name's Heather. I use NoiseBridge for various things.
There have been experiments in robotics, there's been sewing, textiles, silk screening, 3D printing.
Essentially, it's like a bunch of people who get together and make interesting stuff.
San Francisco has always been a place of innovation, attracting engineers and entrepreneurs that were drawn by its culture of experimentation and belief that technology could reshape society. In recent years, the industry has become increasingly monocultural, profit-driven, and controlled by a small number of companies that determine how San Franciscans communicate, work, and access information online.
Big tech is basically taking things that we need and they're minimizing the utility of those services and materials that they provide to us while maximizing the rate that they can extract our time and our attention and our money.
Much of today's technology is designed to be consumed rather than understood. One tactic used by big tech companies is planned obsolescence, where the devices people rely on are built to become defective and irreparable over time. This is just one example of a growing trend that places control in the hands of corporations rather than users.
So convivial technology is literally us teaching each other and building and maintaining those alternatives where they are run by us, for us, without this big corporate profit motive and control motive that is coming from big tech. The more that we are able to get that to happen, the more we're able to take our power back from these big tech corporations.
Probably my favorite event is it's called Circuit Hacking Mondays. We come up with projects and anybody can walk in at any level of experience. Some people have none, some people are quite experienced. And we do some simple projects. Someone comes in with something that's broken, say, hey, can we fix this? I'm like, I don't know, let's take a look.
So these are circuit boards from the prototyping of that radio transmitter. These are handmade circuit boards from the very earliest experiments with this design. So this is the radiation detector that I built after the Fukushima disaster. So on Tuesdays we have the Fix It Clinic. If you have something that needs repair and you want to bring it in, we'll help you fix it. It is more applicable to people who, for whatever financial reasons perhaps, are motivated to repair something rather than just throw it out and buy a new one. We do that as a way of basically reaching out to people who need something or people who are underserved in other ways and bringing them in and inviting them. And once they come into the space and they see how welcoming we are, then I think that goes a long way toward inclusivity.
Sometimes, you honestly just need to talk through your ideas and figure them out. And the collaborative co-working type environment of NoiseBridge, where you can just walk up to someone and say, hey, what's that? Or, hey, I've got an idea, can I talk to you? Is really useful.
There's a lot of technical equipment around there, but that's useless unless you have people there that know how to investigate something to figure it out as a group. Get your hands dirty. That's exactly what NoiseBridge allows you to do. And it's hard to do that on your own, or even in a classroom where you're not given the freedom to try different things out until you get it the way you want it.
So my vision as a hacker is that there would be a majority of people using technology in a way where we empower each other to co-create much more independently from, for example, the influences of big tech. Hackerspaces are really something that should be more central to every community.